You're getting in some breaking updates now, viewers. US has now suspended all flights by China starting from June 16th. In fact, this is the latest step taken by their transportation department. US government says that it will block the Chinese airlines from flying into the US in response to what it says is a policy that has prevented US carriers from service between the two countries as well. The transportation department says that the restriction will take effect from June 16th, but would be enacted earlier if the president says so. And it says that the Chinese government is violating also an agreement between the two countries for international travel by preventing their airlines from resuming the transoceanic flights as well. Those airlines had asked to resume service from 1st of June. This is the latest update coming in of how the US has now suspended all flights by China starting from June 16th. We'll go across to our executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, who's joining us at this point. So, Abhishek, in a way, a retaliatory move coming in from the US government suspending all flights by China starting from June 16th.
Richa, in fact, more than retaliatory, it would be called upping the ante, where after the press conference that President Trump did, where he announced a lot of measures to contain China, including, for example, not allowing any Chinese officials who are involved with restraining freedoms in Hong Kong and, throwing out Chinese students or research scholars who are suspected to be involved in piracy and intellectual property rights piracy specifically. I think the United States has made its point clear that from here on, they are not going to make any adjustments with China, which make China feel that it can go away or it can be let off the hook for being the spreader-in-chief in terms of the COVID pandemic. So I believe that this is upping the ante. President Trump has decided that he's going to punish China and make it an issue and do something every day to make sure that the Chinese are on the tenterhooks and so essentially the US-China war going on. The details are still awaited in terms of whether this also applies to cargo and goods traffic or is it just passenger traffic? Because remember, despite everything that has been done, the United States remains a global hotspot in terms of numbers of COVID positive and COVID deaths. So I believe this is going to continue for some time, and Trump administration, it seems, has decided they are going to punish the Chinese every day with some measure or the other, like it happened with the press conference, and then follow-up action in terms of restraining Chinese officials who were involved with the legislation in Hong Kong or with the Chinese research scholars who are who could be stealing American intellectual property and other measures that have been put in place in terms of putting restrictions on movement of Chinese goods and services. For example, America has decided that anyone associated with Huawei, any corporation associated with Huawei would not be given certain corporate privileges or tax benefits. And in fact, there is an executive order that no chips should be supplied, microchips should be supplied to Huawei in any manner by any American corporation. So I believe this is part of that. Details are still awaited, but as of now, breaking news coming in that no Chinese flights would be allowed in and out of America beginning 16th of June.
All right. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for getting us that update. And US suspending all flights by China starting from June 16th. We'll wait and see what China has to say on this.